everybody. Welcome back to the channel. It's been some time since I've uploaded. I've been having some computer issues, so I actually haven't been able to stream in about a month and a half, 2 months. But today we are starting something new. As you can see on screen, we are starting a Temtem Nuzlocke challenge. Now I will go over the rules of the Nuzlocke for those of you that are not aware. So the number one most important rule and most challenging rule of the Nuzlocke is that if any of your Temtem faint or knocked out, they are dead. They're dead. You have to release them. You can't use them again. You can't revive them. Can't use them for anything. They're dead. You got to release them. So that's rule number one. Rule number two of the Nuzlocke challenge is you are only able to capture the first Temtem that you encounter in any given route. So for example, on Route 1, the first encounter that you get into, you have to catch that Temtem. However, that rule is overridden if at any point in the game, anywhere in the story, I encounter a Luma, I am allowed to catch that Luma and add it to the team. That is the only exception to the rule. Other than that, first encounter, you got to catch it. If you knock it out or if you fail to catch the Temtem, then you can't catch anything for that route. That route's done. You don't get a Temtem. So you have to catch it. Now, in Temtem, there are double battles occasionally in the wild. If it becomes the case that there are two separate Temtem in the same battle, I get to choose what to capture. Rule number 3 of the Nuzlocke challenge is you must nickname or name all of the Temtem that you capture. It kind of helps to build a emotional bond with the Temtem, which makes it a little more heartbreaking when they inevitably die, because that definitely will happen. So it kind of just gives them kind of like a personality, makes you attached to them, and rips your heart out when they die, basically. And one more rule that is being implemented for Temtem specifically, there are several gift Temtem that you can receive in the game. For my Nuzlocke, I will not be using those, except for one required in the story. You guys will know when we get there when that part is, but the Temtem that I will be using will be my OT or original tamer, so that is all I can use on my team. All right, so that about does it for the rules. If anything comes up during the game that I forgot, I will be sure to announce, but that's it for the rules. So sit back, buckle up. This is going to be a wild ride. I've never done the Nuzlocke on Temtem. I have beaten the story twice, so I do know what's coming. I know what's going on. I know type matchups, that kind of thing. So I'm not new, but this challenge definitely is new. So I will be diving into that. I hope you enjoy, and let's get right into it. All right, so we are starting out. We are just going to customize our character, which is one of the best things about Temtem, in my opinion. One of the better things anyways. All right, so we get to choose our head shape. I kind of think I have a more like to think I have a more triangular jaw. Definitely want my eyes open. We are not Brock from Pokemon, so we want to be able to see what's going on. I like a white and red together, so that's probably going to be what we're going with for the color scheme. I thought I got to choose my... Oh, the shoes change with the... Okay. Well, I guess we're running around in flip-flops. All right. Let's get into it. All right, so we meet Aina, or Aina. Patronizer, still sleeping? Come on, wakey wakey. I think this is my mom. I don't know why I wouldn't just say mom. Good morning. Good morning. Well, you'd better wake up fast. They're all waiting for you. Who? Ha ha ha, you sleepyhead. You don't remember what day it is? Today is my apprentice's eve. Exactly, my dear. Congratulations. She gives us the Tempedia. I don't know why our mom has a Tempedia. The Tempedia is basically where all the data for the Temtem is stored. Oh, I get a present? Oh, that was the present. I'm an apprentice now. Soon you'll be heading to the academia. All right. And we are off on our Nuzlocke journey. Officially. Now, one thing I forgot to mention is the Nuzlocke does not officially start until you receive Tem cards that you are able to capture other Temtem. There is a very hard battle at the beginning of the game that 99% of the time you lose. So the official run does not start until you receive Tem cards. it's Patronizer. Congrats. All these people are my fans. All of Zadar is here. Congratulations, Patronizer. We know this is a big day for you, but we're also going to miss you. I don't know these people, so I don't care. Got your little pocket money for the trip. It's not much, but we've all chipped in. Nice. Thank you so much, my dear neighbors. But Patronizer, where's your friend Max? Okay, so Max may seem like a friend now, but I guarantee that does change throughout the entire story. I'll leave it at that. We'll figure it out on the way. I also don't know if he's a man or woman. Don't really know.
Someone calling? Oh, hey, Patronizer, did you know it's my apprentice's Eve too?
Typical rival, start out at the same time. Hello, Max. We are waiting for Professor Konstantinos. And there he is. Look at that handsome devil. Hey, kids, are you ready? Please take care of Patronizer. The children, they grow so fast, and one day they're gone. Don't worry. I'll drop I can't even say my own name. I'll drop Patronizer and Max off at the academia on my way to the university.
Can we go with you?
You're still a little bit too young to come with me to university. Maybe one day. What about you, Patronizer? Big plans for the future?
Patronizer isn't that good at handling Temtems.
See, immediately he's a dickhead.
That's okay, don't worry. You can always stay here and take care of Aina, right?
Patronizer, come with me. We'll drop by my lab to grab a couple of things, and then we'll be on our way. Take care, I love you. I know you'll do great. Thanks, Mom. Come on, kids, let's go. And I apologize, I just realized my sound is off. Alright, there we go, we got some sound going. I do really like the sound design in this game. The music is good, sound effects are good. Alright, so here is Professor Konstantinos' lab, and as you can see, we get to choose the first Temtem on our journey here, our starter. Hey, come here. Very well, kids. As you know, this is your apprentice's Eve, meaning you have already learned the basic theory about Temtem. Now you're ready to handle your first Temtem. See those glass jars? Each contains a different Temtem from all around the archipelago.
Hey, Teach, do you have any digital?
Digital Temtem are a very recent invention, my young friend. They are very seldom found. But hey, he has one. The most overpowered, wow, I wouldn't say overpowered, but the coolest type he just gets right off the bat. Where'd you get that? It doesn't matter. From the fanciest to the humblest of Temtem, it's the tamer that makes all the difference. Since Max already has a Temtem, let's get you one too. Take your pick. So, like, he's such a little asshole. He literally has... No one else can get this Temtem in the game. He has it, and he's pissed because I get to choose a starter. Yeah, quiet. Take a seat. Alright, so... we have... Crystal. Crystal is a crystal type Temtem. It's strong against electric and mental, but weak against fire and earth. And then we have Smazy, a melee Temtem, strong against earth and crystal, but weak against mental. And lastly, we have Hauchik, a mental Temtem, strong against neutral and melee, weak against crystal. So, of those three choices, I am going to, I believe, go with crystal. Yes. Alright, there is the first Temtem of our Nuzlocke, Crystal. And we are going to name him... Oh, it's a woman! Oh, I was going to name it Spike, but you can't. It's a woman. Or female. Spikette. Alright, time for you to move on. Let's go. Alright, so let's take a look at Spikette. Crystal type, which is a pretty good type that you don't usually get till later in the game. Stats are really bad, but I think they are set for all the starters, so let's continue on.
Patronizer, the teacher's pet. You think you're better than me, don't you? And now you have your brand new Temtem, huh? Let's see what you can do with it.
So here's our first battle. Again, this battle does not count because we don't have any Tem cards. This is just part of the story, and again, this is the battle that we lose 99% of the time. I actually don't know anyone that's won this battle. So he sends out Ori, which is the digital Temtem, and it's awesome. So we're just going to attack. And we lose. That's a given. You won. That digital Temtem of yours really gave you an advantage.
How about the tamer, not the Temtem? Didn't you say that a minute ago?
Congrats. Don't let this first defeat affect you too much, Patronizer. You never really stood a chance against Max's Ori. Yeah, so it's kind of unfair that he gets it, but we'll mop the floor with him later on to make up for it. Let me take a look at your Spike Cat. Thank you for healing. To level the playing field, I have something for you. You've got a new Temtem, 2Y. So he gives us a 2Y, which is a wind type. And it's a female. And we're going to name it Samantha. For Toucan Sam. 2Y might not look like much, but it's one of the rarest Temtem I have ever found. Take good care of it.
Why didn't I get one of those?
You already have your digital Temtem.
Still not fair.
My research suggests 2Y might react to certain places of power, but I haven't found any on this island. That's why I'm going back to Arbory to consult with my peers. I have to catch an airship, but I can walk with you as far as Academia.
We don't need a babysitter.
Fair enough. Perhaps you can travel on your own. It'll be a way to prove yourselves. I'll go ahead and wait for you in Brickal Damar. You two head north and meet me there. Listen up, the path is teeming with Temtem, so have a few Tem card. Use them to capture wild Temtem. So here we go. We received our Tem cards. The Nuzlocke is officially started. If anything gets knocked out from here on out, it is dead. Good luck, and remember, I'll be expecting you in Brickal Damar. Be prudent. Alright, so we are headed north to the next town. So up ahead we have our first route, and on this route we are only able to catch one Temtem, the first encounter that we get. So I do have a map of the island, and I know which Temtem spawn in which areas. What we have to do is we actually have to get through this patch in front of us without getting in an encounter, because I do not want the Temtem that are in this grass. So this is all going to be luck. We will see if I can get through this grass without getting an encounter. Oh, this woman stops me. I got so scared for a second. I really don't want a Temtem from this patch of grass specifically. Brazine Coast is dangerous. Remember to use a bomb if you're in trouble. This is not an easy tour. Alright, Brazine Coast, first route. Let's go. And we made it through. Alright. That was clutch, because the Temtem in that grass are not very useful. Finally, someone to test my skills. Let's fight. Get ready, Patronizer. This is the first battle of the Nuzlocke. Officially. Alright, so we are starting off here. I think I'm going to target the Pig Epic and the Powerhouse separately. Just do most damage as we can. Power our way through this so we can get our first Temtem. So he bamboozles. Bamboozle is basically a free turn where you can't take damage, but I do have to break the bamboozle in order to attack him again. That is another thing, if you just noticed that, the Pig Epic, the blue here is your stamina bar. Each move, as you can see, 5, 15, 7, each move has a set number of stamina that it uses. If you overexert or use all your stamina, you actually damage yourself, so that's what happened there. So that's something that we have to keep an eye on throughout the playthrough as well, as to not hurt ourselves. Alright, so the first trainer's done. Easy peasy. And he gives us a bit of cash. Let's see how you do. So he's gonna throw out, they're gonna throw out 2 Tatteroos, which is one of the Temtem that was in that first patch of grass that I do not want on my team. And we almost take out the first one there. These things aren't too... Oh my god, that did a lot. I was going to say these things are not powerful, but that did way too much damage for my liking. Man, those things do damage. But we'll take him out here. Lowers my attack, but that don't matter. Alright. And Samantha learns Shrill Voice, which is a good move. It's a double move, which hits both enemies. Spikette also grows a level. Alright, so this is where we want to get our encounter, in this grass here. So we have the option for a Paharo, which is a Wind-type Temtem. We have the option for Swally, which is a Nature-type Temtem. And we have the option for Kaku, which is also a Nature-type Temtem. So I don't want the Paharo, which is the bird. I do want one of the other two. But Paharo is only 20% chance to spawn, so hopefully we don't get that. Let's see. Give us our encounter. Let's go. Let's go. Alright, here we go. First encounter. And we get the Paharo and the Swally. Alright, so I will be trying to capture the Swally. So we're going to knock out the Paharo first. Okay. Paharo down, so now we can focus on capturing the Swally. So I'm going to wait with Spikette, and we'll get a little damage off with Peck. We can probably actually get one more Peck off and be okay. So we'll wait again with Spikette. Samantha's gonna Peck. And that should be a good range to capture Swally. So we're gonna throw our Tem cards, and let's see. Alright. There we have it. We have Swally on our team. Not very good stats in HP and speed. Special defense is good, stamina is good, the rest are not very good. So we are going to name our Swally Snuggy. Welcome to the team, Snuggy. Alright, so we will continue on here. I am actually going to heal up Snuggy and put her into battle because she needs to get some levels, because I believe she does not have any actual attacking moves right now. And there's the Kaku, that was the other option. I would have been fine with Kaku as well. Kaku's going to poison us, which is annoying. 3 turns of poison, that's a lot of damage. And we are still poisoned. We do take another spot of damage when we walk, so we have to be careful of that moving forward. We actually overexerted there. I was not paying attention and we lost some health, so it's a good thing we weren't lower. Definitely was not paying attention there. Got some good experience. Spike out of level 7. Good. I'll take that fight. So we're going to heal Spikette and Samantha. Revive which is pointless for this run, but we'll be able to sell it for some pan sun, so that's okay. And I think for now we're just gonna keep getting in, like we're gonna keep fighting these wild encounters, so we can get as much experience as you can. We're gonna need to grind a lot during the run, kind of over level a bit so that we aren't getting wrecked, especially for dojo fights. And Snuggy learns Rishi Oil, which is a good move. We can't access this area. We don't have the rock climbing gear. We have another battle here. I'm Sarah, and I'm Lara. Together we are the Lethal Twins. Prepare for battle, stranger. Let's fight. Yeah, hell yeah. So they send out Swally and Fomu. We're going to take care of the FOMO because the Swally isn't going to know any attacking moves, so we don't really care about that right now. They do have 4 Temtem. We take care of the FOMO. I think I might just leave Swally out until the end because it's not going to do anything to us. Lowers our attack, but that's not a big deal. Snuggy gets a level. And they send out a Psypat, which might be an issue to our Spikeette. I don't know what moves it learns this early, but if it has a melee move, that could be trouble. Let's take it out. Just like that. And just like that, we take down the Lethal Twins. We're very lethal. They didn't even land 1 attack. Alright, so we have another battle right here. Right after that, we're able to heal. So hopefully this battle goes well. Then we'll take out the Kalazu here first. They're level 6 and 5. Yikes. Just realized that. The highest level we fought so far. Kalazu's gonna go for bubbles. That's a lot of damage. And we don't quite take it out, so that's an issue. So let's switch into Samantha here. We'll take out the Kalazu. Aharo's just gonna keep staring at us, that's fine. Snuggy and Spikeette get a level there, that's good. And we'll just take out this Paharo. Alright. Federica and Salustio. There are a lot of interesting names in this game. Temtem Vet. Hi, Patronizer. It sure took you a while to make it here. How does this person know when I left? Just kidding. How you doing? Who are you? I'm a friend of Professor's. He had to hurry ahead to town, but asked me to check on you kids. Please heal my Temtem. That's a mini Temporium. Towns have proper Temporium buildings, but you can often find mini Temporiums like this one in strategic places. Cool. Let's do that. This guy is also a little shop vendor, so we can buy some more bombs here. Scent is used basically like a repel, so you don't get encounters. We are going to need these. How much money we got? Oh, we only have 535. Yikes. Get 3. We still have 7 temp cards. We have 5 bombs, but let's get 3 more. And then we will sell that revive we picked up. Because we do not need that. Okay, so I think that's a good stopping point for this episode. I will be getting episodes out every few days, maybe 2 to 3 days or so. We're going to hopefully get an episode out. So if you enjoyed it, do stick around. I will be putting out more episodes, and we'll see how far we can get in this Nuzlocke challenge. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you on the next one. Take care.